So this can is 10 years out of date, and as you can see, it's really quite distressed. Now, for context, I should just say we're currently in a family holiday home that we've been visiting for about 13 years, and so these cans must date from one of our first visits, which is why we're opening them now. So let's see. Yeah. Oh my God! So that's 10-year-old beans. Probably not going to eat those. I'm going to clear these up and then try the 8-year-old ones. I don't know if you know this, but the definition of stupidity is opening 2 extremely out-of-date cans of baked beans.
At least do it in the garden.
Expecting a different result each time.
Or the sink. Do it in the sink.
The can that went out of date 8 years ago. It is blown, but it's not quite as bad as the other one.
Which means it'll explode.
Look. Oh my God, that's even worse. I just wiped that window clean. Dear Anne Russell, what's the best way of cleaning 8-year-old bean juice?
We know how to clean 8-year-old bean juice. Hot soapy water and a squeegee, once you clean the window. But it is kind of interesting because, strictly speaking, tinned food should or used to last decades. But obviously modern canning methods, the tin is much thinner, they put a plastic coating, they probably don't get it as hot as they used to before they sealed the tin. But strictly speaking, I'm not suggesting you try it. For God's sake, don't try it. I don't want you to kill yourself. That was what you did with tins, because they never used to have dates on them. So you'd look and you'd always make sure it wasn't blown, because that was the key. If the tin had blown slightly, it was dangerous. And people dying from botulism from tinned fish was a real thing that happened. Monty Python even did a sketch about it. Because remember, best before dates and use by dates are quite a new thing in the history of food. And I can only assume that because of that, they've been able to save money by not canning things quite as robustly and putting a date on them. But yeah, if a can, even if it's in date, is even ever so slightly blown, throw it straight away, because sometimes it can just be fermented and icky and probably would make you sick, but sometimes it has the potential to actually kill you properly, so do be careful.